got Dame Dash. Yeah, that's how I feel, right? What's the problem, bro?
Bro.
Jesus, fall from grace, bro. Damn. What happened? I don't know. The topic of conversation, though, is not all the bullshit. I mean, I guess we can get into that. But the Breakfast Club interview that he did, he was getting into it with Charlamagne, and they were going back and forth. And Charlamagne's not afraid to push buttons, right? And I'm really surprised that he hasn't been like beat up more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, you seen the video where he's running from the dude comes and punches him, and he takes off running and shit. And I'm not saying that that's right. I don't think anybody should put their hands on anybody for their opinion. But it's just he don't care. You know, he just don't give a shit. And he was pushing buttons, bro. He tried to grab his hand and shit. He was.
I didn't see that.
Dame was calling him gay. He was saying he was gay.
I seen that.
He was like, you're a girl. Or he was like,
he
you
went
are
to
a
hold his
female,
hand
whatever.
and
He went to
stuff.
hold his hand, and this fool acted like he was gonna hit him. Yeah, man. So.
Charlamagne's crazy.
Did
man.
you guys watch? You guys watch the interview? I didn't see the whole thing, but I definitely saw bits and pieces, and I did see that.
I seen the clickbait shit, but I actually say so. The thing with me with Dame is when I was coming up, you know, as a kid within hip hop, obviously music for me was the first thing. But I remember I had a conversation with one of my older cousins, rest in peace, Mikey. He was like, "Look, man, you got to realize that whatever they're doing on the music side, you got to follow the money and try to understand the business side of things." So I kind of really, as a kid, as a shorty, when I was a big fan within the culture of the music, Dame would always be that guy that I was listening to, no matter what. Right. No matter what, bro, because you're going to soak some game from Dame.
I was going to say, he's smart. He's a smart dude,
smart
bro.
guy.
Listen to him talk like he
He's
knows
amazing.
his business, bro. I don't know.
And that's why I listen to a full interview, because I hate when things get out there. I understand the reason for
they're
it.
all going to push the pieces.
It's stupid, but that's just the way. This is the society we live in. It's with everything. So you always have to dig deeper into it. So I listen to it. I got the YouTube Premium, so I ain't got to watch this shit. So I just be around the crib doing whatever. I have it in my ear. And Dame soaked a lot of game up. I soaked up a lot of game from Dame from the interview. But the crazy thing to me is that I felt like he didn't go up there pushing nothing other than the book he has with his wife and kind of this whole notion of like, yo, I'm not broke type thing. So it was just odd that he was up there. And then this whole like revolt thing. And then I know he had the thing with Cam. So I was kind of like super confused on it all around.
Yeah.
Because I thought the him and Cam thing was them playing because
you heard the diss track? You heard
diss track.
You didn't hear Cam talking that shit?
Oh, on the Fantasia joint? When I See You?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Brand New. I was like, huh?
Is that old?
No. Okay.
I just heard it this week.
You saw the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's new. It's new.
Okay.
But
y'all are ahead of me.
I just
old news to you.
It's weird for me because I'm gonna take y'all back just a little bit. So a lot of the viewers tuned in. I kind of talked about this journey. Actually, the last video I posted was part of this journey, but my first gig in music was with Dipset, Diplomats. And this was at the time when Juelz put out his first album. Jim went over to Koch, and Cam was still with Roc-A-Fella. He was trying to put out Purple Haze. Like, I came within this time frame. So I kind of came in when things were kind of, I wouldn't say we're at the tail end of Dipset, but we were kind of like dead smack in the middle and things were going down. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I remember one of the only times I was in the office, shout out to Adrian, and even though I don't think highly of her, and I'm not going to sit here and tear her down, but Karen Civil was up there as well. Karen Civil was up there with Adrian, and Dame was in the office that day, and I didn't see him, but he was yelling. He was yelling, like screaming on somebody like he always did. And him and Cam would have this relationship, like they would go at each other like that, but it was like, you know, they boys, they brothers type thing. So when I seen it online, I'm like, oh, I've kind of heard it before, like I've seen it happen before. These guys are just bantering like two brothers would do. Like it ain't nothing serious. But then when I saw little things going the deeper, I was like, damn, things really kind of fell apart. So I wondered if it was Dame because of the business side or if it was, you know, him taking things personal. But it just seemed like after the whole Roc-A-Fella thing, Dame was able to get his feet wet a little bit, but I just don't think he's bounced back from it. But he's going to find his way at the end of the day. Dame's a hustler, so Dame's going to find a way to be relevant in the culture, and he's got so much to contribute that I just don't think the Breakfast Club was very productive.
It wasn't a good idea, and
like,
I don't think his
it's
attitude
funny,
towards
you know,
starting
like-
it was good. Like
He was
he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Most
He
definitely.
went in there
no,
like
for sure.
really aggressive
He went
and
in there
like
very
this is how the
defensive.
interview is
Well, I
gonna
mean,
go.
I remember listening to that to Cam's podcast. It is what it is. And whenever that whole Dame Roc-A-Fella like share was being sold, yo, Mace and Cam were roasting this motherfucker.
Oh, really? Is that where it
And
stemmed from?
Down. I mean, I don't know. Probably. I
When
mean,
they were
shit.
talking about how he tried to give him the paper, he tried to give him the bread, he was like, Mace came through, was like, this Dame, we can't let him lose it. And so they came through with the $1 million. They offered Dame
And
$1
he
million.
said, "Hold off
And this
a
fool was
little
like, no,
while."
hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then-
I didn't know that.
They came back later, and then I guess shit fell through, and they came back later, and they were like, yo, bro, like, we got $1 million for you. And he was like, I got some shit working. I might get rid of it for $6 million or something like that. And then finally came back, and I guess Mace was like, fuck you, I'm not giving you this fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
offered it,
Like, yeah,
like,
bro, I
a
offered
few
you $1
times
million.
already.
Yeah, like, who's gonna? And
That's
so, but yeah, I seen that. That was dope.
That's crazy. Yeah,
or funny.
it just sucks because, like, at least from my perspective, and I don't know really the ins and outs because I try, like, I'm really not on social media like that, so I try to stay away from it. But obviously, we got the pod, so I want to have some familiarity of the situation. But I just feel, you know, from my perspective, it's like Dame's gonna find a way. But Charlemagne is the type of guy, bro. When he knows your button, he's going to push it, and he won't stop.
Yeah.
He's
Yup.
a professional button pusher,
I've,
bro.
I've been there before.
That's what he does.
like,
That's his job.
And to his credit,
The only way I can
he's,
put it.
he's very good at it.
Oh, yeah.
You
No,
know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure. No
And-
hate.
and-
This is
no
job.
hate.
You know what was crazy to me that I kind of knew the interview was going to be bunk after I heard it? Because like I said, when I see Dame on the interview, like I tend to click on it. I tend to go out my way if Dame's on a platform. Because like I said, I grew up watching him, and he's more like we revere him. It's like with Puff. It's like same thing with Puff.
Yeah.
When all this shit happened with Puff, I was like, fuck, man. Is he really this crazy? Like, is he really doing this type of shit? It's disappointing because you're like, fuck, man. You're revered in the culture, but it was like he started it off and like he was clowning on Charlemagne for wearing like a Rock Nation shirt. Like, oh, you love Jay-Z. Like, you're already a Jay-Z fan. You against me. And it's like, nah, it ain't got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's probably
it
why
doesn't
he
have to be
wore
like
it, though.
Well, yeah.
Knowing
You know what I'm
knowing
saying? I mean,
Charlemagne
that's
is like that.
probably
yeah,
why
He's a
probably.
professional
That's probably
button
why
pusher.
he wore it, though.
did
So
it on
he
purpose.
got it. He got the reaction he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely why he did it.
It was an interesting interview. And then the crazy thing to me is that this whole Revolt thing. So I know Revolt, Diddy left Revolt, obviously given his trial, and then they said Dame was the CEO. So I was like, that's a great look for Dame because I don't know if y'all know, but Dame's got his own network. He's got all these movies. He's got all this content that he could put out. It's perfect.
Yep.
And then Cam's there, so I was like, all right, they're gonna be doing a business together. But I guess it's deeper than I thought it was, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because them guys, I mean, they made history together, bro. They made
Fucking
history
name, bro.
together, bro. But it's sad to see. But I hope that this is just maybe a time capsule in his life. He'll look back on it and learn from it. I mean, we'll see Dame again. I just hope the cattiness and the talking about what happened 10, 15 years ago, to me, it's just not productive. Like, we want to hear the stories, but we want to laugh and joke. That's why I love when Cam brought 50 to the podcast. I don't know if you guys saw that episode.
That shit was
It's
great.
one of my favorite
great.
episodes, bro, because,
watch that.
you know, Cam and 50 had their little beef. And it just goes to show that it's really about being competitive, but there's going to be a point in time where we come together because there's enough money for everybody. Let's come together and do something. Now look at Cam. 50's doing the paid in full thing. We're going to do a series or something, and Cam's going to be behind it, which is exactly where Cam needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's going to be amazing.
cannot
It's going to be
wait for
amazing.
that.
So I'm looking forward to it, but it was kind of sad to see that interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man, why are we doing
for
this?
sure.
Spent an hour and a half bickering about stupid shit. You know what I mean? So
Going
but,
back and forth about old shit.
oh shit, yeah, and it, you know,
Isn't that what we do? No, just playing.
yeah, kind of. Nah, but you know what it is? It's like it's good to have dialogue, and I think Dame even said it on the Breakfast Club. He's like, look, man, it's good to have these conversations, and you giving me the platform. You know, I just think it kind of went off the rails. Like, he could have been talking about whatever Dame's working on, because I'm pretty sure he got 10, 15 things. Yeah, the Revolt thing or the books. You know, he's writing the kids' books, or I believe he's actually got an artist or two that he's working with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So use that opportunity and that platform to get them out there. But shit, if I had the opportunity to get Dame on a pocket, I'd fucking get him on a pocket. He could talk all the shit in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I like soaking up that knowledge, and I feel it was a missed opportunity. But shout out to Dame, man. I hope tap in is America's new network. He's got some dope shit on his platform, man. He's actually got a lot of good shit on there.
Dash like dang.
So.